Hello and welcome to this second problem definition lecture in this course Master in Artificial Intelligence. So in this lecture also we will continue to talk about what else can you do to understand shareholders' needs and define problems which can be addressed using the artificial intelligence and machine learning techniques. So another useful thing is to facilitate brainstorming session with stakeholders. And there you generate ideas and potential solutions leveraging the AI and ML techniques. So focus is on using those techniques of AI and ML and generate ideas and potential solutions in these brainstorming sessions. In these sessions, be mindful to encourage creativity because that is the purpose of this brainstorming solution and to explore innovative approaches to problem solving. Ultimately, you have to solve a business problem or a stakeholder's need, and for that, you need to find these innovative solutions using AI and ML. Uh, Once you have done those brainstorming and generated ideas, you need to prioritize the problems and opportunities. You could have, let's say, three opportunities, one, two, and three, and those based on the impact, feasibility, and alignment with organization goals, you rate. You could use a simple technique like high, low, relatively. So idea would be to take impact first, rate one between 1, 2, and 3, which has the highest impact, which opportunity has the highest impact. Similarly for feasibility, and then relatively rank the others, rate the others, and then you focus on addressing high priority issues that offer the greatest potential for value creation. Work with the stakeholders to clearly define and measure success matrices that will be used to evaluate the effectiveness of AI solutions. And while doing that, please make sure that you align the stakeholders' expectations and project objective because ultimately the project is exists for the purpose of meeting the stakeholders' expectation. So if you do not have this alignment, you would not be doing anything useful for the stakeholders. Then you need to develop prototypes or proof of concepts solution. Now, a proof of concept you can read on later, come back to this slide, is basically a theoretical demonstration of the products and services. It could be a simulation, it could be a computer-based demonstration. And a prototype is an early draft of the product or the concept itself. Now, this you need to basically do to demonstrate how this AI and ML technique can address the stakeholders' needs. Uh, while developing this prototype, make sure that you develop these solutions to demonstrate how AI and ML techniques can address stakeholders. And first you develop, then you solicit feedback from stakeholders on how close are these prototypes or proofs of concept in delivering what they need. And then you iterate based on that feedback till the time you develop a product or a prototype or a proof of concept that is aligned to their expectations and needs. Document stakeholders' requirements on three parameters as you see here. Stakeholders' requirements, business objectives, and technical specification. And that you need to do in a clear and concise manner. And that becomes your documentation for the requirements. So, and not only document them and keep them, but create a shared understanding among your stakeholders regarding what is in the scope and what is not in the scope and what is it that you would achieve. What are the objectives of this AI project? Maintain ongoing communication and collaboration with stakeholders throughout the project. Keep stakeholders informed about the progress, challenges, and decision points, and solicit their inputs on the key milestones. So, the communication is about two-way communication, informing the stakeholders on how are you progressing, what are the issues, what are the decisions that you are taking, and also getting their inputs at key stages wherever you think it is important to get their inputs, you get that input specifically on decision points so that all of the whole team is aligned on the key decisions being taken. Now, by following these steps, you can effectively understand stakeholders' needs and define problems that can be addressed using artificial intelligence and machine learning techniques. And this structured approach that we laid out for you will help ensure good alignment between stakeholders' expectation and the project objective. And that is will ultimately lead to a successful outcome and value creation for the organization. So what's next? So we will take you through an example of how in real life a particular organization understood the stakeholders' needs and defined the problems, in which we will consider an example in a healthcare domain where we will explore how to understand how the company understood the shareholder needs and defined problems which were addressed using artificial intelligence and machine learning techniques. And this example comes from radiology domain where the challenge was to improve the patient diagnostic in the radiology. So we will talk about that example as we go forward in the next lecture. So thank you so much for watching this second problem definition lecture. I hope you're continuing to learn new things, continuing to enjoy, and I do look forward to see you again in the next lecture. Please do feel free to message me if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer your question, and also download the PDF file to take a look at some of the slides that I asked you to take a look at.